Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, enthusiastically announcing my presence in complete and utter silence. We're back with more Space Quest 1 VGA. You will notice my hair is still a giant mess. Hello, are we still conscious? You organic models can be so trying sometimes. Yes, I am in fact. And I decided to record 2 episodes back to back. So this is me not reading the comments for a long time. I hope you have enjoyed this series. But in the interest of, I don't know, mental self-preservation and all that, I've decided to record these a lot in advance. But trust me, I will be in the comments themselves replying to them, and I'll probably feel quite foolish once this episode comes out, because you will have pointed out many flaws and things that I could have foreseen and done and all of that. Anyway, let's scoot on with the game and show this guy our ID card yet again. Yes, how clever, how clever. And then wait for his ass to clear the door before lunging through. Yes, look at that, look at that. Yes, it looks like a gas grenade. I shall have the gas grenade. Yes. And now I shall skedoodle a lot. And even close this up so he doesn't notice. Here we go. I have moved, and you have no idea why. Thank you. And he just sort of hands it over. No spiel about don't fire this indoors or anything. Fine, I will target practice the shit out of you. Allow me to state the obvious. This is an extremely bulletproof environment designed to protect us from the acts of imbeciles who fire off rapid action implements in an enclosed space. Nevertheless, don't do that again. I'm going to do that again. Sort of pass through the counter as well. Oh my, we're even below organic intellectual levels, aren't we? Don't tell me, let me guess. Your race evolved from belly button lint. Well, let's get this over with and do evolution a favor. Ah! Did not see that coming. Thank you for playing Space Quest 1. Fine. Okay. A lot of different ways to get killed by this guy, actually, if you haven't noticed. So let's just try one more and then actually get on with the game. Show you the ID card. Yes, yes. Off you scoot. Hop in here. And this time we're going to be stealing 2 grenades. That's 1. Can only carry 1 grenade at a time. Okay, fine, fine. We'll go and do the thing. Actually, if I leave this open, he's gonna notice that one of the grenades is gone, right? Dude's on a timer, he's gonna come back sometime soon. There's a fucking sword on the wall, come on. This is a storeroom where you can't actually look at the sword, but a great deal of the Del Tor's weaponry is kept. Various other weapons are firmly secured to the exterior of the small structure. On the counter in front of the storeroom is a loose gas grenade. Are you going to return anytime soon, my dear? You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go get him. No, wait, that just brings up the same death that we saw before. You're in a place where you're not supposed to be. Yes, here we go, and he's brandishing a weapon! Oh, it's the same fucking line. Okay. Well, I'm still dead. Right, so we now have the gas grenade, and we have a gun. Let's go and use one of these. We're going to take out Big Bad Burly Boy here with this lovely, it looks like a raver flashlight kind of thing, but it is, in fact, a small, innocuous looking grenade. Can I touch it? No, definitely can't touch it. I can, however, drop it straight onto the face of Burly McFuckface down here. And woo! With a flourish! Yeah, I mean, he's unconscious, not dead, right? You notice a remote control device on the guard's belt, yes. I am very intrigued by all of this, but I shall, in fact, just save my game and get greedy with the grenades, yes. Are you sure you don't already have your weapon? Organics like you have such a tricky memory. Are you sure you didn't do something silly like accidentally eating it or something? Oh, never mind. Don't overtax yourself. I'll just go check. And off he scoots! I'm spending so much time on this guy, it's unreal. But anyway, let's grab another grenade. Didn't see that. And he seems to be okay with it. So far, he's not brandishing his weapon. Where does he keep that, by the way? As my supreme intellect suspected another obvious organic life form error, let me say this very slowly. There are no more weapons for you. Is he gonna let me keep the grenade? I don't think so. I'm gonna try and exit. Good God, he lets me keep the grenade? Oh wait, there is something wrong here. In the original... No, in the original, if you get greedy and steal the grenade, he notices them gone. I guess I'm carrying a grenade now. Okay, fine, fuck it. Let's continue on with the game. I wonder if I can actually use it for something. Throw the grenade at this dude. No, never mind. Fine. Saving my game. I've got an extra grenade. Fuck it. We are off and scooting. Going into the next screen and... Catastrophe! I knew that was coming. I think everyone did, but... Anyway, here comes Droidy Poo. Finally some trash, eh? On this pristine ship. This oddly pristine ship. Ow, ow. I like... That's a nice detail to add, that he just steps all over Roger. My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet has been collected by the trash droid. Now you've blown your cover. The Sariens are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Yes, but I have a gas grenade! So they can fucking bring it! Actually, if I go in the other direction, just gonna save scum this, because reasons. There's a Sarien guard here, and I'm supposed to actually click my inventory item on him. Yeah, there you go. Can I fuck you up, buddy? You stole my helmet, you little piddling bitch. You absolutely sausage-shaped cunt wagon. Alright, leaving. Now, oh, shite! See, in the original, there's just a hotkey for shooting your laser, but here you actually have to use it as an inventory item. Thankfully, the Sariens aren't as good a shot as they were in the original. In the original, it was like a showdown at the OK Corral or some shit like that. Whoever shot first, won. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Oh, I was gonna shoot him in the back. You dead, motherfucker. And I'll bet you're wondering what happens if you try to use the gas grenade on one of the guards. Well... not a whole heck of a lot. Just sort of stands there. Doesn't throw it. At all. Just keeps getting shot at. Blammo! Those pulse ray pistols sure are effective little weapons. Even after it kills you, your meat continues to cook to a nice golden brown. Try not to get shot in the future. Even if your life isn't worth much, think about the rest of the universe. Okay, back to the game. A little trick to this is to click where you want to go and then always have the inventory item at the ready. Fucking lost him. Yeah, you do that, Jumbo. I wonder if you can go around the Deltor and just shoot everybody. I don't think the game works like that. The Sariens will just keep respawning, a word that was actually not invented by the time this game came out. Anyway, good old chummy boy here. You notice a remote control on the guard's belt. Yes, but I also noticed this thing that popped out during the opening credits. Do you guys remember that? Hello? Dachitnuk! I've always wondered what the fuck that means. It looks Russian. I don't know. I can't do anything else with it. It just has that weird look message. Dachitnuk! I don't know what that means. I'm also pronouncing it incorrectly, I'm sure. I'm going to lick this dude. I can't lick this dude. I love how he still moves in for it, but doesn't actually do it. Okay, let's poke at him. You remove the device from the guard's belt. It looks like you have found the remote control that turns off the force field around the star generator. Well, fuck me sideways. Does he do it automatically? He does not do it automatically. He just moves into position. What? That is one hell of a remote control. Look at that. It's a small, single-function remote control. Yeah, but it looks like a fucking Xbox controller. Years before, even. Many years before, actually. So I guess the Xbox dudes ripped off Space Quest 1 VGA for their controller. No, they didn't. Ding ding, you press the stud on the remote and the force field around the star generator begins to deplete. Cowabunga. Well, we've seen that one. Ah, little button down here. Yes, let us go and poke at it. Turns out to be a keypad. Now I have actually taken the liberty of freeze framing my previous episode on the point where I looked up the code. And the code is, in fact, in this case at least, 9261. It is a different code every time you play. As far as I remember, I'm pretty sure it is. Self-destruct engage. Have a nice day. And it's time to OK corral out of this bitch. Less than 5 minutes to go, but let's just hang around and watch this thing go kablooey. The pulsing energy surging from the star generator tells you that it has been activated, and you'd better quit hanging around here staring at the pretty colors. Can I touch it? Can I talk to it? Can I lick it? Can I taste it? Can I smell it? Can I? None of those things. Anyway, off we scoot. Let's see if I can one-shot this. So far, no problems. Hang on, good sir. Let me just get out my gun and shoot you in the face. Actually, beating this portion of the game isn't too hard because the elevator's right here. All I have to do is get ready to blast this dude. And I can't do it until the white cursor has disappeared. Thankfully, he's a shit shot as well. And let's get through this door and... Bob's your uncle. Here we go. We're safe. I did it. Who wants to touch? No one wants to touch me. What the fuck am I kidding? Let's have a look around. We've got plenty of time. We've got 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. So, this is definitely some sort of thing. And you're in another area of the Delta. Fuck it, let's not describe the area or anything. Let's just get the fuck on to greatness. You're in another area. You're in another area. This must be the captain's personal escape pod. And we shall be climbing into it momentarily. We're just gonna have a look around. Yes, it's the elevator that brought you down here. Yes. Now let's start licking shit. No time for funny messages. Get off the ship. Fine. No, what? No. Tastes like many elevators you've smelled in the past. You're really way too busy for this, Roger. Smells like many elevators. Can I spell the... You're wasting valuable time here. This ship could blow up in a million fiery pieces while you waste time licking the only thing that can get you off it in one piece. Fine. I will climb in and save the day if I must. And off we fuck. And off it fucks, indeed. Roger Wilco, we, the people of XENON, extend our limitless appreciation and eternal gratitude for your acts of heroism. I guess those are supposed to be the two guys from Andromeda, but I have no idea. Because of your bravery, the planet XENON, and indeed the entire galaxy, has been saved from domination by the evil, and not to mention ugly, Sariens. It is my honor to present you with the coveted Golden Mop, a symbol of pride and accomplishment to members of your esteemed profession. Fuck you, buddy. Also, he does look a bit like King Graham with the hat and everything. Henceforth, and for all time, or at least the next 5 minutes, you will be known as Hero of XENON. Boom! And for some reason, we've got a green-skinned alien babe, and they shot that ship out of the sky. Well, Roger, you did it! You saved the whatever. Hey, wait a minute. And you got the girl. Hey, wait a minute, there wasn't any girl. Sorry. Well, you got the mop anyway. From now on, XENON's your oyster. All you have to do now is... Jesus Christ, these auto-clear fast. And now, as the sun sets on the peaceful blue planet XENON and Roger Wilco's first adventure, yes, I'm afraid there are more. Jesus Christ, those go by way too fast. We're gonna have to go back and do that again. I'm sorry. Oh, never mind me, because I didn't have a save game at the end. I'm just speedrunning this at the fastest speed possible. Dum-de-dum. This time, I'm not actually going to set the star generator to self-destruct. How about that? Would you die already, please? Thank you. Leaving! Climb into the escape thing, and off we scoot. Whew, you're off the Deltor and safe at last. You can't ignore, however, a nagging feeling that you've forgotten something important. Now, what could that be? Oh well, let's play the fanfare anyway. While you sit back and relax, soaking in the distant view as you excitedly approach XENON, you have the uneasy feeling that you might have forgotten something. Congratulations, you did a great job. To a point. That is if you overlook the fact that you forgot to set the self-destruct sequence on the star generator, leaving it ready for the Sariens to use against XENON and the rest of the universe. Nice try. Okay, fine, we'll do the whole thing again. Alright, let's do this again, and let's just speed read these, because I don't think I can even pause them. Pause the text boxes that come up. I'm gonna try, though. Well, Roger, you did it! You saved the galaxy, received your profession's most noble tribute, and got the girl! Oh wait, I can! If you bring up the icon bar, that just pauses the game straight up, so you can read the thing. And I have to wait for it to auto-clear. Wait a minute! There wasn't any girl! Sorry, well, you got the mob anyway. From now on, XENON's your oyster. All you have to do now is sit back and let the book and movie offers roll in. Who knows? Maybe you'll even have a series. And now, as the sun sets on the peaceful blue planet XENON and Roger Wilco's first adventure, yes, I'm afraid there are more, we hope you will remain in your seat long enough to let us express our limitless appreciation. And finally, we can rest, sit back, and relish the fact that he's not even looking at us, he's looking at the green-skinned alien babe, and in the fact that we have now finished Space Quest 1 VGA. A troubled game in so many ways, reviled by its original creators, tonally different than anything else in the series. Excellent music score by Ken Allen. This cannot be overstated. Ken Allen knocked this thing out of the fucking park. This is the soundtrack is by far one of the probably the best thing about the game at all. Which I know, given what I just said, is not saying much, but really it is. The soundtrack is on par with what Ken Allen did for Space Quest 4 and you know, stuff like Colonel's Bequest and all that. So excellent soundtrack. Writing by Josh Mandel is also funny and does feel a bit rushed, but I would imagine that's because no one gave him any time to actually, you know, finish it. You'll notice the start of the game on the arcade. Virtually none of the icons did anything. It wasn't until you got to Corona and the rest of the game that, you know, the smell and taste icons did anything, for instance, and stuff started having alternate descriptions and shit. Also, Bridget McKenna, Gano Heine also did writing on it, I guess. It's a remixed version. Alright, I'm done. Anyway, that was Space Quest 1 VGA, and you may think, well, that indeed was the end of Space. It just throws up the death message with Roger's sprite and goes, "Thank you for playing. As usual, been most entertaining. Well, quit I shall." You may think, now that we're actually done with all the Space Quest games. No, we are not. Because years and years and years later, in the tail end of 2015, I believe it was Christmas 2015, yes, IQ Adventures, later to be known as Infamous Quests, actually put out a VGA remake of Space Quest 2. In the style of Space Quest 4, not in the... Well, it is in a VGA Sierra style, so it will look a lot like what we've just played, but it more has the look of Space Quest 4, as in not retro sci-fi, than you know, anything else. It is also fully voiced. I may or may not keep the voices on for the duration, depends on how sick I get of the narrator voice. Now, the narrator voice in the new one is actually a friend of mine. I like to think he's a friend of mine, at least. Isaac Lundgren. He's a very nice dude anyway. He let me use the music that he did for my previous Space Quest 2 playthrough. He voices both Roger Wilco, does an okay job with that, and the narrator, where he sort of pitched his voice down and it sounds really weird. And to be fair, when I first played the game, Space Quest 2 VGA, I I think I just posted somewhere that I really disliked the voice of the narrator, and Stephen Alexander, co-CEO of Infamous Quests, replied to it saying, if you can do better, then I'll build you a special version of the game. And that offer has stood since 2016 when I first played the game. And I was actually going to finally do it for this playthrough. I was going to record all the voice lines, all the narrator's voice lines for Space Quest 2 VGA, so that I could play it and sort of debut the SQH version of Space Quest 2. Trouble is, there are a lot of narrator lines, and I just simply haven't had the time to finish that project. I've gotten about a third of the way through the narrator script, and it is just phenomenally huge. So we are gonna have to live with, again, a very nice gentleman, Isaac's narrator voice for the game. But sometime in the future, I will fulfill my lifelong ambition and re-record all the narrator lines for Space Quest 2. I've rambled on long enough. Just to let you know that next Tuesday we will indeed be playing Infamous Quest's version of Space Quest 2. Volhol's Revenge. Indeed, yes. And then it's on to other Space Quest fan games. Don't worry, we're not done yet. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Do leave me a comment, because I truly love the comment. I love them so much, I've even lost the capacity for speech. So thank you, and I'll see you around the Chrono Stream.